Hello, my dear sea stars and bro stars. How are you today? My name is Nilüfer, and thank you very much for joining me in my channel. I truly appreciate. I know that some of my videos take a long time. What can I do? I'm a chatterbox. Okay. Nowadays, if you're following the light channels and so forth, you know that we are truly birthing. I mean, our birthing started in, I think, May. I wanted to make a video, but I had many obstacles. And I'm kind of getting fed up with them, eh? Okay, it started, but now I think we're really like ending the end of it, and it's more constricting in some ways because we are really going through some of the purging in a really tough way. In some sense, it is tough because we have to understand at a deeper level, and that's one of the videos I wanted to make. Oh boy. I wanted to give a heads up for what we need to release because it's more of the time. Hey, I get 144. Good. Good sign. um, One of the things is for we are told that we need to release things, and so often our minds go with what is concrete, what is very obvious, like our addictions, for example, our other states like anger and jealousy and stuff like that. But I really wanted to give a heads up on really paying really good close attention to what really needs to be transmuted, because those are all things that are of the old world, really. I mean, for example, cigarette smoking is bad. Boy, aren't we into this bad and good again? Okay, I quit smoking and then now I start eating. I feel good because, hey, I did quit smoking, but then, now I'm feeling bad because now I started eating bad. And this never ends. Have you guys noticed? It just changes form. That's all it does. So, what we really need to do is to really pay attention to the the form, now I remember the Turkish and I forgot the English word. Switching between languages is difficult, truly. The pattern. We have to pay attention to the pattern, and this pattern in this stage of our evolution is truly abstract. It's truly something that we weren't told before. We don't know, and that's another thing. If we keep learning, think we are learning what we were told, we are following the 3D world. The 5D world requires that we are open to things that are really beyond our knowing. It's something completely new, something completely different, something completely new, something we haven't even imagined before. So this requires a lot of attention, focus, and intelligence. And guess what? Here's good news. You are very intelligent. You are very intelligent. And actually, the more we do this, the more we become embrace and inhabit our divine intelligence. And that is what is required from us. We become more and more intelligent, and we just go off the charts of IQ scales. And not to brag, because it's when we brag, I mean, we become one of those like big egos, like truly inflated egos, and completely like, oh, difficult to bust those egos. We're not going there, but it's good thing, let's pat ourselves on the back. We are truly utilizing our intelligence, our true intelligence, the divine intelligence. Okay, now I think what I want to really add up to this is one more heads up thing. What we have to learn is not something that we already knew. That is an extremely bad fallacy of our minds. We think we already know the path, so we are trying to walk that path, and guess what? It really doesn't work like that. So if you're imagining that you're evolving, if you're imagining that you're walking in the right path that you should be walking, given that, yes, of course, there are things that we know we should be doing. I mean, so there are certain things that we really have to pay attention to. Okay, for example, being sincere, being, being able to, like, really follow our intuitions and stuff like that. Okay, but if you are, I mean, those are like simple rules of the universe on this path. But if you are, what I'm trying to say is that if you're imagining, oh, you're gonna be the da 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 da, and make this scenario that you think you're going to go through, whether you created these images or whatever, that is not exactly the thing. Everybody have their own new birthing steps. So we need to, and our guides are completely helping us on this path. Two things: being grateful for our ascension, for being grateful for our guides, because they are amazingly patient. I'm like, I could have never been so patient. That's way beyond, that's far out on the patience scale. Okay, so they are so patient, they are so compassionate, they are so much present in their guidance that they're providing to us. All we need to do is to, like, really, with a completely open mind, with completely open ears, just following the signs, following their signs that they're providing to us, and just be able to just go without your, put your presumptions away, and just embrace what it can be. That's why we call it dying. We have to die before we can be birthed. What that dying means is that we have to just let go of all the judgment, all the presumptions, all the expectations, or whatever. Just die, and then take a deep breath, and just embrace what is presented to you, and be completely grateful. That's another thing that we often forget in our ascension path, that we have all the light beings that are helping us with the order of the divine, the Godhead, the God, and they are completely present beyond our, like, wildest imagination capacity. They are always present with us. And like when you go to the restaurant or a cafe, somebody brings you the tea or whatever, the food, and you say thank you, right? We forget this. We have to be grateful for our light support in whatever form it comes, and that includes the negative things. Somebody walking on the street, gives you a negative thing, or you go through some negative thing through your friend, family, whatever, and they teach you something. They teach use something. Yes, you're the one who's learning because you're open to learning, but their role teaches you that whatever you needed to learn, and their souls took on that role. I mean, nobody would like to be in the villain role, but they took it. So we have to be grateful, because when we all pass over to the other side, whether through death or ascension, we will completely embrace each other and cherish each other for the roles that we have been playing for each other. And so we have to always be grateful to those, everything that is helping us, and especially to the divine light beings like angels. You know, we have to be completely appreciative. And honestly, the more we appreciate them and the more we are listening to them, the more they can be present with us. That's how it works. Hey guys, sorry for the abrupt change of the scene. I just was going to continue my video with another topic, but that topic got interrupted with this delicious yogurt. We call yogurt in Turkish, and because, hey, by the way, I'm very proud. Yogurt is a genuinely Turkish food that we brought from Central Asia with us. Anyway, as she sells like milk, genuine like natural milk from the cows in the farm, and then sells this really good yogurt base yogurt, which you kind of grow like brewing. Anyway, so it's like I couldn't say no. I had to go get the milk and the yogurt, and now I'm making some homemade yogurt, and it's like, thank you. It's the best yogurt I have ever eaten. That's really good. But sorry for this, that's why I got interrupted. I just wanted to conclude my video by thanking you for watching my video and for paying attention to this heads up. You know, it's an existential thing that we are going through, mainly. Okay, it's an existential thing. After that, our intelligence, our minds will have to make some sense out of it. Obviously, we are not going to dump the mind away. Like, that's another thing. Like, you know, ego comes from the mind, and ego is like the misuse of the mind. And then we kind of want to dump the ego, and it's like throwing the baby with the bath water, and then we become idiots. Like in another form of the 3D world, we're just being swept around in the currents of the material world, saying, oh no, I don't have an ego, oh, I'm going to go through it, you know. There's a very, very fine line between having no ego and having a low ego. Okay, it's a very intricate situation, but I just want to say that we totally have to embrace this existential situation, birthing process right now, with a completely open state awareness, and then our minds will start. I mean, our minds not, and then of course things are not really linear at all. Our minds have to be integrated in the perfect proportion in this soup that we are cooking, and linearly we have to go through the experience first, and then our minds will have to make sense. In the other sense, it all goes together, and it's just perfect proportions of how it needs to be mixed and matched. Okay, I'm cutting the video, And thank you so much for watching my channel and being so patient with me, because I tend to talk. I'm unfair to myself. Of course, I'm making videos to talk. The confused state of humanity. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you for bearing my heads up in your voyage, because I think it is very important. It helped me a lot. Thank you for watching my channel. Thank you for putting likes and all that stuff. Thank you guys. Namaste. Thank you. Bye bye.